Welcome to the show. Ayo, ayo, oh. Lights come on and left tonight. Sportcat shining, feeling right. Brenda's laughing by his side, turning chaos into pride. Headlines roll, but we don't fear. We find the light and bring it here. Sportcat's Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We rise above with laughter and light. Through every storm, we find our way, smiling through the madness every day. Hey, 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 every day. Every day. Sportcat's Gazette. Hit play.
It's the howl of Cobain, the thunder of Grawl, a rebel transmission straight to the soul. Vinyl and venom, sweat in the sound. We don't play background, we tear it down.
Coming up next on Radio X, your ultimate rock destination.
Sportcat's Daily Gazette is about to hit your ears. Weird news, mad stories, and chaos served with a grin. From the outrageous to the downright ridiculous, Sportcat will cover it all, because normal is boring.
Stay tuned. Things are about to get interesting.
Radio X, the fire, the foundation. Fueling the dream with no hesitation. The volumes of vow, the airwaves, our nation. This is my station, my rock destination.
The boss jock has entered the building. You are listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. We are live. We are rocking the nation on the number one power station in Australia, Radio X. Everybody, I encourage you to please come over and join our live chat. We got Denise here. Denise is back. Chris is always here. So yes, the cat does have rabies. So KG, welcome KG. Glad to see you here. And yes, Denise, remind everybody to hit that like button, share, and please, for the love of God, subscribe. And also want to thank WZQR for allowing us to tickle your ears, and I am not sure what in the Sam hell I just brought out on the stage here.
You caught me right before I was about to eat this little scrumptious fat puppy. He's like, I'm out of here.
You're gonna get rabies.
No.
So Brenda and I did. Hold on a minute. I can do something else before I get in trouble here. Let me find.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, I got to push this.
Views, opinions, and satirical content expressed on Sportcat's Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson, and do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show.
That's true.
This show is intended for entertainment purposes only. Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner.
Don't forget
Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
No, please do not take anything we say as professional advice. We are not scientists. I'm not really sure what Brenda is, but I take it your medicine's working, Brenda? Is that what we have?
I'm waiting for somebody to release the UFO files so I can find my ship. I left it somewhere and I can't find it.
That's Sportcat.
Yeah, well.
Sportcat Uberales.
This is for all my Venezuelan fans listening.
Go Sportcat. Fans everywhere love the Sportcat.
They do. They can't get enough of me, so they need to send money.
I eat cats, by the way.
Whoa. No! I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Well, I'm hoping that some of our listeners and some of our viewers have come over from where the hell was that just now? Oh, I was on the Thin Line Rock Station.
I guess I should straighten up and act right, huh?
Yeah, you probably should. We've got company here. What's wrong with you?
I'm so sorry.
Straighten up.
Sorry, company. Sorry.
We've got company. We've got guests here. So, well, I'm glad that your medicine's working because these goddamn doctors are trying to kill me.
I didn't take it until 10 minutes ago. What are you talking about? I might fall asleep by the end of the show.
Oh hell, that'd be a good thing for the show. What the fuck? I'm convinced these doctors are trying to kill me. Jesus Christ. They're like, here, take this pill. You'll feel better. Here, don't take this pill. You'll feel fucking worse.
Wait. I got something for you. Hang on. Chris just sent me something you have to see. Oh my God. Go ahead. Put it out.
I'm kind of scared. Holy shit. Is this your... See, this is why you need to come over and look at this screen here and join the live chat, because I'm pretty sure that Brenda just showed us a picture of her uncle or some shit.
No, that's actually Chris's real form. See, that's my friend.
Man, Chris, is this what the fuck happens when you go to the gym and work out? Jesus Christ. I don't
see those long things. They like grow.
But now wait a minute. Does he have a dick that's long?
That's what I want. Those long things are on the side of his head. Whoa.
So you can, oh man, that's a good schlong when you can toss it over your shoulder.
Can hit the front and the back.
Yeah, this show went to hell real quick, didn't it? So.
Oh, that's all right. What the hell?
I did a story on the Thin Line Rock Station about a guy out of North Carolina that has started a GoFundMe because he wants cosmetic surgery. And usually I'm like, okay, that's pretty stupid. But he has a micro penis. It's 0.387 inches when fully erect. And he is hoping that somebody will give him the $50,000 to get a bigger penis.
Well, if he sells,
I swear, I'm not making this up. That's a true story.
Now, wait, if he sells one of his nuts, he'll have the money to expand his penis.
But okay, so do you get a prosthetic one then?
I'm pretty sure they put a ping pong ball in there or something. I don't know. I don't have.
I would be embarrassed to say.
Nobody would know.
No, I'm talking about to start a GoFundMe. Help me. I have a.
Help me grow my penis. Yeah, is that how it's labeled?
I just don't understand.
Everybody want to see.
If it's 0.387, yes, I actually want to see it. So we'll be quite honest with you. Jesus Christ, you can cut that thing off fucking shaven. So
now, hang on. If he's doing a GoFundMe, that means that he has to take pictures later and post them so people know he spent the money for the right things.
Well, here's the thing. He's actually in trouble because some people started messaging him on GoFundMe saying, "We don't believe you. You're full of shit." So he unsolicited dick pics.
And everybody was like, "Where is it?" Yeah, we need to give him money.
Got that damn thing all shaven. Jesus Christ. See a professional when you go get trimmed. I mean, because God damn, can you imagine if they're waxing him? Suddenly sorry.
Oh my God.
I'd actually pay to see that video. I hate to see that. I mean, waxing is painful enough, but you pull it on the holy
Sage,
cow.
come on.
This show went to hell really quick, didn't it? So. I imagine later today when I argue with AI about the show, it's going to chastise me.
Would you like me to argue with it this time? because it doesn't like me.
No,
either.
AI yesterday. Well, first off, we ran with a story that was breaking news that President Trump and Vice President Vance had both passed away earlier this month due to rabies from a rabid raccoon.
Yeah.
It was
What
an
article?
AI hallucination. So
AI hallucination. Apparently,
That-
AI
first
thinks
off, so.
that
But
is
after
real.
the show and the post edit, I always send the show through AI to give me talking points so that I can boost the show. And so AI told me, said, you have forbidden me for talking about that stuff. I'm like, what? When did I give AI a rule? I was like, bitch, I ain't your master.
See, Sage, the object of me being on this show is you never know what's going to come out of my mouth. Just sit still, because on this show, I have no filter.
Yeah, that's true. So, Jesus Christ. I got people messaging me asking for money. Jesus.
Tell them to go away. You have two wives and a girlfriend. What do they expect they're going to get?
Apparently, they missed the part where I was the one begging for money.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
You have two wives.
Yeah.
You have two wives and a girlfriend. They're not going to get much, and a grandson.
Who the hell's my other wife?
Your wife.
No,
Me.
who's the other one?
Me, you dumbass.
I'm not married to you.
Oh,
I
hell
would
you
beat
are.
your ass.
No, you wouldn't. You would
I would-
never get away with it. I would
I
lose
would-
my other
I
foot
would
in
be
your
like, I
crack.
would be like, bitch,
Get
one.
out of here.
No, shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm gonna put up with this.
I will put you in my ship and send you into a damn black hole you'll never get out of.
Well, you know, I spent the first 9 months trying to get out, and then, the rest of my life trying to get back in. Hello,
I know.
Harlan. Welcome to the
That's
show.
you. That's
So,
you.
Sage, welcome. I missed a few people in there while we were making Keenan's. And speaking of which, have you talked to Andy?
If Andy ever says he's not sending
Yes,
those,
I talked to him last night.
he's a
Why the
lying
fuck is Andy not on
dog-faced
here?
pony soldier.
He needs to be on here.
But he
So-
doesn't have the YouTube because he doesn't want to put his information in there. So he will sit and watch, and then he'll message me when he's watching. I don't know. He could be watching now. I have no idea.
Thank God. Vibrator repair.
All right.
Hang on. I'll be right back. Let me get mine here. Send it.
Oh, no. Whoa. Oh, hearing me here.
They don't know what the they're doing. Do you
That's
understand
right.
that?
That's
We
pretty
don't.
much my show. I don't know what the
We
fuck I'm doing. So
We have no idea.
well, let me because my Union County audience likes to tune in first. And for those of you that don't know, I am heavily involved in torturing the residents of Union County, Tennessee to make the right decision to vote for Catherine Holloway. Is that her name? Yeah, Kathy Holloway. Jesus, I should know her name. So last night I get a message, an anonymous message. At the Union County Jail, there's an overdose. And this is like the 6th one this year. And what are we in? Fuck, July? June? So I have a question for all my Union County listeners. Why would you vote for Jerry Lawson? He is in charge of that shit show where people have died in the jail. So, and then my next question is, why do the residents not demand drug tests from all three candidates? I guarantee one would pass. Guarantee. And
Do
then
they do that?
I heard another. No, well, there should.
I think
if you
they
make-
should drug test everybody, including the president and
think
vice
so.
president of the United States.
Yeah, exactly. If you're sheriff, you should be drug tested. You're a government employee. Yes, you should be.
If they
drug
would have done
tested.
that, we would have never ended up with Nancy Pelosi. Just saying.
Schumer or Biden. The list goes on. Now, Nancy's all right. She just drinks too much. So Nancy doesn't do drugs.
Have you seen how skinny she is?
does
I'm
that look
sorry.
like a place
That
that does
woman.
drugs?
No. That woman rides the white railroad. She is so skinny,
There
she
is-
has to jump around in the shower to
She's
get wet.
skinny because her diet consists of gin and orange juice in the morning, and at night she's shooting kamikazes with her high school
No.
boyfriend.
That's
So,
all full of sugar. She would have a beer belly.
No.
Yes, she would.
I'm
I'm
sharing your
sorry.
screen, boy.
That woman
So at
rides
any
a
rate,
white pony.
so here's the deal. I think they should demand drug testing for all three candidates, and I guarantee one will pass. I want to know something. It's illegal to bring drugs into the jail, correct?
Yep.
So if you brought drugs into the office and someone in that office took drugs and had an adverse reaction, shouldn't that be public knowledge?
Yeah. It would be in newspapers or what.
No, not in Union County, Tennessee. It wouldn't. No, because we don't tell the truth about that shit.
They cheat then. They cheat.
Well, there should be a press release this morning saying overnight we had an incident at the jail, and unfortunately, Tom Jones took too much cocaine that he sniffed off a dispatcher's ass. Whatever.
That's probably what happened with the naked woman that got away. She was probably, her and the pants falling down guy.
I've got a phone call in about that, so I'm still working that story, guys and gals. So we will get to the bottom of that. So, we will. I promise. If I could get in touch with her without being a creep, I found her on Facebook, but I'm afraid to send her a friend request.
You'd be like, "Hey, I see you naked." She's like, "Nope."
Well, no, I want to see you naked. That's
oh my God. Swipe left. Swipe left.
Yeah, but yeah, if drugs are illegal in the jail, they should be illegal in the administrative office. So
True.
If you have, let's just throw this out there, a stressful job like a dispatcher, and you were taking gummies on duty, wouldn't that be illegal? I'm just asking.
Yes.
I'm just asking. And if you gave one to someone else and they had an adverse reaction, shouldn't there be some documentation or something?
Look,
I'm just asking. So just throwing it out
for the
there.
hospitals. I worked for PD. I even worked for an armed security company that drug tested us because you don't do drugs and play with firearms.
Drugs are bad, kid. Drugs are bad. So
yeah.
just ask me. I'm going through withdrawal. So
were you sniffing shit off of somebody's ass to get to the end of it?
No.
Oh,
I wish it was something that great. Stop sharing your screen. I can't do anything till you stop sharing your screen.
Oh,
so,
sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay,
I'm just the one running the goddamn show here, Brenda. So yeah. So we'll get to the bottom of that, but I think people need to be asking, have there been drugs found in the administrative offices? Have any of the administrative employees been drug tested? And if they've had any incidents where anyone had to be rushed to the hospital because of an adverse reaction? Just spitballing here, Brenda.
It could be as simple as they had a drug bust and the drugs were put somewhere in the office to keep until they were taken into evidence, and somebody from the jail got loose and went in there and stole them and took them to the jail.
You're right. There could absolutely be a simple explanation. You're 100% correct. But when you don't think so, but you don't tell anyone, it looks even more shady. True. You've had an incident in the past 24 hours in the jail, and someone had to be rushed to the hospital, whether it was for a heart condition or an overdose. They slipped and fell and busted their head in the shower. Whatever. Well, there should be a press release. The public has the right to know.
Something like that, yes. If somebody slips in the shower and busts their head, they don't usually advertise that.
Well,
that shit happens all the time.
Small town. So. Yeah. But I mean, I did do a story on the Thin Line Rock Station today about a lady who was discharged from the hospital for hyper intoxication. I had never heard of that before, but that's when you've drank so much that you're not in control of any of your facilities. That means your legs, arms, whatever.
Right.
And she was immediately seen at a CVS where she had been trespassed. and she was in line with 2 bottles of some kind of wine. And so the cops show up and they're like, "You've been trespassed. You were in here. You were drunk, disorderly." And they arrest her. And as they're putting her in the cruiser, she's like, hey, I can't sit. I need some help. So the officers were kind. They help her sit. They get to the jail. Now, remember, from the wine section to the checkout on video, short period of time, right?
Oh, no.
And then the officer searched her. They get to the jail and they do the strip search.
Oh, Lord.
She's a wine bottle sticking out of her hoo-ha.
Oh, my God.
A whole wine bottle. Now, the guy with .387, he ain't going to do nothing for that. Let me just tell you, but luckily it was intact. It had not broken. So there you go.
What are they going to do with that? Take it and put it on resale?
Oh, no, it was immediate. Oh, yeah, that's a scratched and dented.
This only bottle in this whole shelf is half off. Why is that?
You're right, Chris. We don't know who had drugs in the White House. So yeah,
yes, we do.
Well, we don't publicly know.
Well,
so we have a suspicion. So.
It was obvious.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but come on. Hey, by the way, if Hunter Biden runs for president, he's eligible now because he's been pardoned.
Oh, great. He's going to do an executive order to allow it.
He is pulling ahead of AOC, right behind Newsom, and ahead of what's her name?
Oh, my God.
So
I need to go run for president. This cannot happen.
I don't. I gotta say, I might give Hunter a chance. Fuck, what the hell? Look, could he do any worse than Trump, for Christ's sake?
Yeah, if he gets out of pocket, we'll just throw him a kilo and he'll be distracted for a while.
Exactly. If the Secret Service allows a raccoon to get close enough to give them rabies, it's okay. So
if they would have found a $10 bag of weed in the White House today, Trump and his whole entire family and cabinet would be considered drug lords.
Damn straight. So
it's like, what the hell are we doing, people?
I don't know. I have so many questions. So, all right. Well, if you're on the East Coast, it is currently 2:23 in the afternoon. And for my friends, I need to move the little thingy here. For my friends in Denver. Oh, yeah, I saw that. For friends in Denver, it's 12:23. LA, 11:23. Chris, it's 1:23 where you are. I'm scrolling wrong screen. For our dear friends in Australia, thank you for tuning in. Perth, it's 2:23 in the morning tomorrow, and it's 4:23 in the morning tomorrow in Sydney. So, and we can't forget Lord Howe. Somehow you're at 4:53. I don't know. Get up, go to work. You got shit to do. So, you don't have time to listen to me, but you do have to come over and subscribe, like,
Chris.
So
this is Sage's way of saving America. Biden and Harris 2028 legalize medical crack.
Chris says, can we start qualifying potential presidents by their achievements, not which other president's penis is responsible for making them? Agreed.
True.
Well, thank God we got Jeb out of the way. So we didn't get a Jeb Bush after the other ones. Jeez.
Oh my God, that guy's a mess.
But all right, let's be honest here. Jeb Bush is on the Republican ticket and Hunter Biden is on the Democrat ticket. Who are you going to pick?
Me.
It's a tough decision.
Oh my God. Probably, you know what? Probably Jeb over Hunter because Jeb can be controlled by the people. Hunter is too busy being in the back of limousines with hookers and dope.
Can you imagine? They're all allowed to fix the White House up and put things. He takes that bowling alley and converts that motherfucker into a strip club. Can you imagine the golden pole that Trump would install for him?
Oh
So-
my God. He would right before he leaves. Here you go, Hunter.
Hunter, you know what? I'm going to pay
Stay
for this.
right
out of my
here.
basket.
Don't
Here's
ever
a
leave
golden
the White
bowl for
House.
your strippers. So.
Oh my God.
It's true. It's true.
Oh my
For our
God.
friends in Australia, they're probably wondering how in the fuck we got to this situation. And ironically enough, as Americans, so are we. So
This is true. This is true. We you know, when you're in America, when you live in America and you see all this silly shit going on, all you can do is laugh at it because it don't matter. Vote whoever you want to vote for because it doesn't matter. They are not voted in. They're selected, not elected.
oh, I don't know about that because they wouldn't have let Trump in. There's no way they would have let Trump.
I think with Trump, we spent those 4 years with Biden, and after all that shit show was over, everybody's like, no, this guy's promising too much. So it was too. He is right. It was too big to rig. So you know, it was. So
I don't think he was the chosen one. Now I don't want everybody to think I'm negative Nancy. I did vote for the guy, but I mean, Jesus Christ, look at my choices. But some of the things he's done is good. I'll give him that. But we're getting a story about him coming up. Him and AI. Jesus Christ. So.
Oh God, if it's not AI, it's damn rabies. Come on now.
Did you go? No, it's not rabies this time. It's
Okay.
It's the Confederacy. The South's gonna rise again. So
Woo-hoo!
did you go outside and look at the moon last night?
I I didn't. See,
okay.
I have
Well.
look.
Oh,
For me to
God.
go out my front door, things have to be moved so I can get out
jeez.
there. And I don't like bothering Jack when he's in there reading unless I absolutely need something. So I don't get out of the house if he doesn't release.
So what you pretty much just described is you usually say Jack is your manslave, but what I'm hearing is Jack controls you. He can put
Pretty
little
much.
bumper rails up and you can't do anything about it.
Pretty much. I was thinking about hiring
You have a
somebody to
safe word,
put.
Brenda?
Well, I was thinking about hiring somebody to put a big doggy door in my door halfway up so I can just go in and out on
Could
my
be
own.
like that. Be like that. What do you call it? The cartoon where they run through the wall and it's just a silhouette of them. So,
Yeah, that
at
might
least
hurt.
like Social Security is now a federal benefit. No,
What?
we did. We worked for it all of our life, and then
Yep.
yeah, it's in. And then
I work
guess
for
what?
this shit.
Your firefighter pension, yeah, sucks. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
with you. I'm with you. So.
I
All right.
never thought working would gain me a whole whopping massive amount of $900 a month.
It's well, I mean, I guess my firefighter pension's better than that, but not
Yes,
by
it
much.
is.
But yeah, and then they said because you're now in the system, as they call it, you have to have Medicaid. And I'm like, I don't need Medicaid.
Yep.
My wife works for the insurance company. Or we're going to charge you $200 for something you don't need. I'm like, give it to somebody who needs it. I don't. So yeah,
They can't
Yeah,
give it
I
to
know.
me because they would if I made more money. I don't
You
make
don't have
enough
Medicaid?
money to pay no. I don't have enough money to
Wait,
pay
it's supposed to be free.
co-pays. No, not
I
Medicare.
thought that was the purpose of it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Medicare. Never mind. I ain't listening. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
Medicaid.
it's the federal health insurance, yeah, whatever it's called, Medicaid, Medicare, whatever.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be free. So, I mean, you worked for
Yes.
it, and then you're supposed to get it because used to companies here in America used to give you pensions, and then they would give you insurance benefits after you retired. And ironically enough, I have that through the fire department, but I can't do it till I'm 67. I don't know shit. I'm old.
They might
So-
be making it older nowadays. Who knows?
Shit, I don't know.
I mean, they want people to work and
Yeah,
not
we live
retire till.
longer.
They don't want people to retire till 75. Excuse me, what the hell are you going to do at 70 years old? Stand in front of Walmart and say, "Get your shit and get the hell out."
Yeah, he could run for president. So,
Oh, you know, there is that. There is that.
yeah. So, all right. Well, let's see. We're to skip that. The sun is 3 minutes late. There's your excuse today. Brenda, trivia time.
No. My
Yeah,
excuse
yeah.
is CERN has been turned off, and I woke up feeling like I'm on a different timeline. So I'm ready to see what kind of bullshit we're going to come
Is,
up with now.
is that why I only slept 5 hours or 4 hours last night? So
Could be. CERN is off. If anybody feels different, that would be why.
well, okay. Well, Sage, as a firefighter, you're supposed to do 25 an hour, but it's not worth it. So, so what kind of trivia do we want to do? We're gonna do, how about food and drink? Let's try food.
Oh, let's do food and drink. That sounds interesting.
You're a fat kid, right? So you want to do desserts? Let's do desserts.
Ooh, desserts.
Okay. Let's see. How do I do this? No, I don't. I want the quiz. I want the quiz. Oh, the 4 original flavors of. Well, don't give me. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, but it's timing us. The 4 original flavors of Jell-O were orange, raspberry, strawberry, and what? I can't make that move. Stop.
Lime.
Lime? Lime is not an option. Lemon, cola, coffee, chocolate. Lemon.
Lemon.
And you were correct. Correct. Chocolate, coffee, and cola were Jell-O flavors that were tried, but due to their unpopularity, discontinued. So,
Who has coffee flavored jelly?
Jell-O,
I mean.
Jell-O.
That's disgusting.
Never heard of that. Yeah. Well, I'd like to try the cola one. All right, next question. We got to go quick. I don't know why this has got a timer. It shouldn't have a timer. All right. A treacle tart is common dessert made from short crust pastries with golden syrup. In which English speaking country did it originate? South Africa, Australia, Canada, England.
I think England. Yeah, tarts. England.
Tarts are usually served hot or warm with many different types of creams, such as whipped cream, ice cream, custard. Not a custard fan. So, all right. Well, here you go. England. Chinese candy boxes are distributed mainly during Chinese New Year's celebrations. Which of these major main ingredients are of Chinese candy? Almonds, nougat, chocolate, or fruit?
I want to say almonds because they're big with almonds for a lot of things.
All right, so we're going to go with almonds?
I guess.
Right. Oh, and that is wrong.
What?
They contain dried portions of kumquats, pineapples, coconuts, melons, and even some vegetables. They are mixed with either 6 or 8 kinds of sugar. 6 and 8 are Chinese lucky numbers, according to the poll.
There is 6 and 8 types of sugars in China?
Apparently.
What the hell?
I don't know. We need to go there. Why? But they're also skinny. Oh, so, which French cake literally means 1,000 sheets in English? Charlotte Russe, Madeleine, Mille-Feuille, or fuck, I don't have a clue. Just take a guess, Brenda. Or we'll just let the time
out. 7-layer what? Wait.
It's 1,000 sheets. It's a French cake. Charlotte Russe, Madeleine, Mille-Feuille. That was a bad band. Profiteroles. That sounds Latin. So we're just gonna
try the third one down.
Well, too late. It is Mille-Feuille.
Yeah. Okay. What's the third one down?
Yeah, it's a simple cake from France that was popular throughout the world. It means stack, made up of whipped cream filling. The top is thin laced. It's laced. It's thin iced white fondant in raspberry jam or chocolate pipe in a thinly herringbone design. Mille-Feuille. I don't know. If you all knew, I can't speak English. So, all right. Piece of cake. Which dessert cake originated from Dax in the southwest of France? Madeleine, Dakotas. Jesus Christ. I didn't realize it was going to be a English. Saverne, or that sounds like an STD.
Let's pick Clafouti.
I'm going to Clafouti just because nope. And that's the wrong. It's Daquis. If there's any French in the audience, I apologize in advance. So, It's a wonderful array of cakes and dessert. The Dakotas is no different. It comes from the French word meaning dax,
I
which
thought you
is in the
said-
town southwest of France.
I thought you said duckweed. I was going to be a part cake. What?
Put a little duck on it. It'll be all right. So,
I can't with you.
I did not realize that this test was going to challenge my literacy. So
Illiteracy.
that's true. Oops, Grandma would not be impressed. I almost forgot to add 4 ounces of glace sherries. What are glace sherries? Sweet cherries preserved in brine, maraschino cherries that have been candied in syrup, pitted sweet fruit made out of glass. Those sound good. Maraschino cherries that have been mixed with liqueur.
Maraschino cherries.
I'm going with sugar. It's dessert.
Liqueur.
You're going with liqueur? Okay, we'll go with liqueur. And you were wrong.
Damn it.
I was right. They are maraschino cherries that have been pitted and candied. Begins when the fruit being soaked in a preservative, number 5 red, before being placed in a sugar glucose syrup. Unfortunately, artificial preservative and dyes are used. Shocker.
Yeah, I have an idea.
Therefore, Grandma always had us go down the local cherry orchard in late spring to get her fresh cherries straight off the branch.
Nice.
All right.
Let's just not read the question and just pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. Just see, just see what we come up with.
Oh, one. And we will do one that's not timed here in a minute, but we're already in. So. Basbousa is an Egyptian dessert with a curious name, but do you know what type of dessert it is? Cake, biscuit, pie, or ice cream? Come over here with your little basbousa. Like a mafia thing. Want some of that babouska?
Pie.
Okay, we're gonna go with pie.
Oh shit! I was wrong again.
Basbousa is a cake made with Somalian flour. They are often small and bite-sized, and an almond is often placed on top of them when they are sliced into squares. Some sugar, yogurt, different from yogurt, and coconut are often used to sweeten and flavor the cake mix.
Okay.
When it's been baked, it is soaked in a floral lemon syrup before being served.
You know what? We
Want
need
some
American
baboose.
food. Where the hell do we live? I have
Somebody bring
never
me some
heard of
basbousa.
baboose.
I want some basbousa. Bring me some basbousa.
This idiot.
Let's see. The next yummy dessert is made from brown sugar rather than chocolate. It has a texture of cake and related to its sister, the brownie. What is this dessert bar called? Blended bar, baked Ontario, brown sugar bar, or a blondie?
Okay.
It's a basbousa blondie.
It's a brown sugar bar, I would think.
I'm going with
damn
blondie.
thing it could be.
All right, we'll go with brown sugar. And once again, I would have been right. A blondie.
Then you're fatter than I am.
Well, of course. Listen, I should know some of this. My mom is a pastry chef, for Christ's sake. So I should know some of
You
this.
should know all of it.
Anzac biscuits are an Australian specialty baked on the 25th April to remember the Australian and New Zealand soldiers. What is the one essential ingredient in baking that Anzac biscuits lack? Flour,
Australia,
sugar,
call
eggs,
it in.
butter.
What?
Flour, sugar, eggs, butter. I'm going to go with flour.
Butter.
It's a biscuit. You going to go with butter?
It's a biscuit?
Yeah, it's biscuit. Hurry, we got 30
Flour.
seconds. Flour?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
we're wrong. It's eggs.
Australia.
Don't they have bigger eggs down there too? So,
Ostrich eggs.
Anzac biscuits are made from golden syrup, oats, coconut, flour, sugar, and butter. They do not spoil easily, and they do not contain eggs because it is said that eggs were quite rare during World War I.
I need
Okay.
to find somebody in Australia to mail me some Australian goodies. I hear they're a lot better out there too.
I want somebody to send me some bambuspa. Send me some bambuspa.
I've had white chocolate from Germany. Oh my God.
Well, the German chocolate is always much better. So, all right, we're almost done with this one. The sponge-like cake, to be considered a true black forest, must contain at least 3% of which ingredient? The hint is it's of a quite dark color. Chocolate or cocoa, cherries, kirsch, or vanilla. It's got to be chocolate.
Chocolate or cocoa.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. And we would be correct.
I mean, if we miss that one, we're really stupid.
Yeah, well, there is that. You shave semi-sweet or dark chocolate into the recipe and then use cocoa powder. Okay. Anything with chocolate, I'm a fan of. We scored out of 27 points. I don't know. We sucked at this one.
Oh, we got F.
Yeah, we did. All right.
We failed.
Yeah. Let's see. Word of the day is burfet. Burfet. What the hell is the burf? No, is that how the hell
It's where you sit when you're eating babushka.
Babuspa. Don't mess with my babuspa. It's gonna be saying that. That's gonna come in. I'm gonna go, hey, give me some of that babuspa. And she's probably
gonna say no. How many times do I have to keep turning you down?
It's a daily thing. So bereft is to be bereft is to be deprived or robbed of something, or to lack something that you need.
Oh, well, we were on the right track.
All right, so it's a synonym of bereaved. So I was bereft.
Yeah,
I was bereft. I want to file a police report. My babuspa was berefted. So oh, that was yesterday's word of the day. Omami. What the hell is omami? It's some produced by amino acids and a rich, meaty flavor of cheese, cooked meats, mushrooms, and ripe tomatoes. That doesn't sound good at all. I'm sorry. I prefer the babuspa.
Okay.
Let's see here. We've tried this one. Idioms. No, these are word ones. You suck at that. So we
don't need that. I can't say them and you can't say them.
Project Habukak was a World War II British plan to build an aircraft carrier from ice reinforced with wood pulp, but it was abandoned in 1943 due to steep costs and technical hurdles. Why would you build an aircraft carrier of ice?
I am not trying to upset anybody, but is there anything we're going to go over today that's English?
Well, did you know that on this day, June 30th, Spain legalized same-sex marriage in 2005? So there you go. Chris, is his name Steve? Good Lord. Say, Chris says he has headaches. Too many steroids, Chris. Too many steroids. Words ending in stir. Is this a quiz or is it timed? That's all I want to know. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Sorry, you've messed with me one too many times today. So, what are you doing?
Nothing at all.
What is wrong with you? We're doing a show here, Brenda. I'm not sure if you've noticed.
It's all in another language. I don't understand it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, can we not play Hangman anymore? I don't know.
Apparently we have been kicked out of Hangman.
Oh, wait a minute. It's bad when you've been kicked out of Hangman.
We were too stupid for Hangman.
I have to verify I'm human. So, okay, well, I'm human. Right. So do you want to play Hangman? We're not very good. All right. So do we want to do animal hangmans? It's kind of what animal arts and cultures. Let's see if the chat has any suggestions. Books, language, arts, life, which that's kind of a potpourri of things, a babuspa of things. Geography, no, we're not doing that. History, well, I probably would be kicked out of America. Holidays, seasons, people, pop culture,
Let's do
popular
seasons.
witches. Oh, okay.
Do seasons.
Okay. Well,
Of course, I live in Texas and we only have 2, but let's do it.
Well, under seasons, your choices are Christmas tree types, types of snow, types of clouds, spring flowers, fall, winter, or summer. Chris asks if the guy that's got the .378 ever been called hangman.
No, I would guess no,
Says he has
never.
to wear a diaper.
What?
I don't understand.
What?
Has to wear a diaper because he can't pee.
He can't just pop that thing in a Coke bottle and pull?
So, well, I mean, shit, probably a Coke can, but women don't need diapers and they don't have an outie. So why the hell can't he just sit down? So, just say it's. I know it's not manly.
I think he's just lazy. I think he's just lazy.
Well, I'm gonna say, all right. So you're at a bar and you got this hot chick. You've talked her up, and then you whip out .378. And what are you gonna do with that?
Tell her to dream a little. Dream a little dream of me.
I mean, depending on, never mind. All right, so what are we doing? The season sounds stupid.
Okay.
3 inches just sad. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's .3.
It's pretty bad.
So it's less than a half inch hard.
You know what's pretty bad?
A half inch long?
Chris, no. Steve is probably 20,000 times bigger than that guy.
He better have some talents.
That's not paving, that's water.
I'm just gonna say he better have some talents.
It'd be like, does the tongue still work?
Wait a minute. What if she says, hey, before we do this, you've got to put on a condom? Now that's embarrassing.
Yeah, there ain't no way he'd find one that would stay on.
I got a finger cut. Does that count?
Oh, that might work. The ones for the pinkies.
All right. What are we going to do here?
I'm sorry. He made this public, so it is our right to make fun of him.
Exactly. All right. Popular witches. Do we get a hint for this? Popular witches. Jesus Christ. I need a hint. I don't know a popular witch's name. Give me a hint. Don't I get a hint? No.
Popular witch's name?
Popular witch. It's 1,
Is
2,
there a
3,
B?
7. Okay. His tongue better be bigger. There is one B, third character of the first word. It's 3, 7. There's 7 in the first, and there's 8 in the last. Brenda sounds like she's onto something. No, there is no O.
Okay.
A popular witch. The first word has got a B in the third character space. I don't know that I know a popular witch. Yeah. So it ain't Bob.
There is no witch's named Bob.
It could be. Hell, you never know. All right, so somebody take a guess. Oh, she says Bridget, but no, the B is in the wrong place. So the B is in the third character. So what? Give me a letter, Brenda.
Is there an A?
An A.
Yeah.
There are 3 A's. The second character and the last character in the first word, and the next to the last character in the last word of the name. So we've got A and B on the board, and there are no O's. Want to try an E? Are you Googling this shit?
No, try an E. No, I'm not Googling anything. Do you hear my little fingers snapping?
Well, what? There are 2 S's. Denise is onto something. There's two S's. Sabrina she's saying is the first word. So SAB blank 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 A. So I'm trying R because there's an R in Sabrina. There is one R. There we go.
Is
there is
a
an I.
Okay.
T.
Yes,
There are no T's.
No T?
There's no T's.
You cock blocker.
So the first word is Sabrina. The last word starts with an S and ends with an AN. So what is Sabrina's last name? There's no O, there's no T. Chris is like, well, she's a teenage witch, but I don't know her last name.
Yeah.
That's why you should always check IDs, Chris. That's I don't know Sabrina's last name. Denise, help us out here. So Sabrina, I think it's what would come after S in a last name? A C, maybe?
Yeah, try a C.
We'll try C. There are no C's.
Try a P.
A head, a body, and an arm. A P is in Paul.
Yeah.
There is one P, the second character of the last word. SP blank 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 AN. And C, T, and O are off of the board. We have three parts of the body: the head, the body, and the arm.
Are there L's? Hang on, Denise. Let's see if that's it.
All right. There are two L's.
Two L's. Okay.
So we're going to try the E. There is an E. And
an M.
That is correct. Sabrina Spellman. Who the hell is Sabrina Spellman?
From the Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I never knew her last name.
I never watched it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Kill that.
Let's go to the goofy guy we need to fire.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed. This day, June 30th, a man runs from home. He runs a ways and then turns left. Runs the same distance and turns left again. Runs the same distance and turns left again. Runs the same distance and arrives back at home where he encountered two masked men. Who are the masked men? No idea. So it's square. So Batman? Shit, I don't know. Batman and Robin? Huh. Any guesses, Brenda?
I'm trying to think on a dumb level like this guy would. So
Chris says criminals. Well,
criminals, robbers.
The catcher and the umpire. Chris, how did you not get this?
Oh my God, it's a baseball. Oh Jesus.
Chris KG, you've disappointed me on this one. How did you not get this one?
I mean, me neither, because I'm a baseball person. I guess if you would have said he hits the ball, we would have known, but
no, it said he started from home. I guess that was the only clue. Started from home. Yep. Two masked men, the catcher and the umpire. That's a shame.
That guy, I'm gonna. Can we find a phone number for him? I need to conversate with him.
Quote of the day, Oscar Wilde: "To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist. That is all."
Is it?
Okay, that's it. We're done. We're out.
That is all.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. We're out of here. We're done with you people. So, The King and I, on this day in 1985, Yul Brynner's 4,625th and last Broadway performance of The King of Siam in The King and I. He began performing in 1951. He would die less than 4 months later.
Oh.
Oh, well. Yul Brynner, wasn't he in Westworld? The original? I'm pretty sure he was.
I don't know. I vaguely remember him.
June 30th, 1967 was the first Nathan's hot dog eating contest, and it's held on what was designated the 100th anniversary of the invention of hot dogs. It was won by 400-pound Walter Paul, a 32-year-old truck driver who ate 127 hot dogs in 1 hour. Whoo! I bet you the porta potties in that place were lit.
I eat 1.5 and I'm ready to puke.
I wonder if the Great American Fair there on the DC with the grounds in DC, you know what I'm talking about. I wonder if they're going to have a hot dog eating contest on the 4th. I gotta say that'd be badass if Trump came out and entered a hot dog eating contest. So the memes would be awesome.
It would have to be McDonald's hamburgers.
He did Dairy Queen, so.
Oh well, yeah, there is that too.
Chris says it's completely off topic, but it's hilarious. Some random guy in Shuli's chat has the same screen name, Yul Brynner's balls. Well, make sure it's not the guy in North Carolina. The first Chevrolet Corvette produced on this day in 1953 was the first plastic laminated fiberglass sports car. White with red interior and a black top was the only color combination offered. It was offered with a 6-cylinder engine, and the side windows were removable as opposed to roll-up. It didn't have exterior door handles. Get this, 300 were made. The base price, $3,498.
Dang.
Wow. If you could go back in time, would you do that? Would you buy one and then drive it to a garage and park it and then come back to this time?
I would.
I'd be like,
I so would.
I want 2 of those, please. June 30th, 1948, the invention of the transistor is announced and demonstrated by doctors William Shockley and John Bardeen and Walter H. Bratton of Bell Laboratories. It would replace the vacuum tube and lead the way to integrated circuits in the modern world here today. So, all right. 1934, over the next several days, Hitler's opponents are killed or in prisons. The victims include his predecessor as chancellor, Kurt von Schleur, and his wife, who were murdered in their home, and Ernest Röhm, the leader of Stromberg, who played a significant role in Hitler's rise to power. Hitler justified the purge in the speech to the German people. If anyone reproaches me and asks why I did not resort to the regular courts of justice, and all I can say, in this hour, I was responsible for the fate of German people, and thereby became the supreme judge of German people. And let it be known for all time to come that if anyone raises his hand to strike the state, certain death is his lot. Wow. So and we bitch about Trump. Jesus Christ. President's son plays a fatal tennis match. This day in 1924, U.S. President Calvin Coolidge and his family posed for pictures at the White House. Afterwards, his 2 sons played tennis on the White House tennis courts. Calvin Coolidge Jr. played in the tennis shoes without socks and developed a blister. The blister became infected. He was treated at Walter Reed in D.C., but he died of sepsis on July 7th. Penicillin would likely have saved him, but it wouldn't be discovered until 4 years later. Wow.
Oh, boy.
Wow. So another reason not to play tennis. Got it. So a 12.5 megaton explosion occurs in central Siberia, Russia. The cause, undetermined, although the common belief is an asteroid or comet burst in the sky. The blast was about 1,000 times that of the bomb dropped on Hiroshima, knocked people off their feet hundreds of miles away. This is the largest impact event on Earth in recorded history. 1908 on this day. There were no known human casualties. Okay.
Wow.
Let's see. 1882, Charles J. Gattay is hanged. Wouldn't be hung for the assassination of U.S. President James Garfield. He was angry with Garfield for rejecting his job applications. He shot Garfield at the Baltimore and Potomac Railroad Station in Washington, D.C., July 2nd, 1981. Garfield died 2 months later from infections related to the injury. All right. And on this day in 1971, the voting age is lowered from 21 to 18 with the ratification of the 26th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. So it was due in part to the Vietnam draft. Interesting. I thought I was born before that, and I thought it was the thing the whole time. Happy birthday today to Mike Tyson, born in 1966. Susan Hayward, born in 1917. She was an American actress. Lena Horne, 1917, a singer and actress. Let's see. William Wheeler, 1819, a politician, vice president, and U.S. House of Representative members. So, all right. Alberta King Hassan, 1951. He was shot and killed. Alberta King, the mother of Martin Luther King. Okay. Robert Ballard, 1942, an American oceanographer. Nancy Dussault, a TV actress. Good Morning America, the original co-host, 1936. Dang. Harry Blackstone, 1934, a magician. June Vallée, an American singer. She performed with Andy Williams, born in 1928. John Gay, an English poet, in 1685. Charles VIII, born in 1470. He was the king of France. There's a one-armed baseball player.
What?
Oh, well, I was looking at the June 30th deaths, and Pete Gray, Peter James Weichner, was a one-armed pro baseball player. He lost his arm as a child. He was a right-hander. He learned to bat in field with his left arm. Known as the one-armed wonder, he batted at .218 as an outfielder for St. Louis. Interesting. Never knew that.
Me neither.
One-armed baseball player. So let's see. What are we doing? Where did my clock go? I need my clock back. Give me my clock. All right. What is today? International Asteroid Day. It's probably because of the thing that blew up in Russia. Armed Forces Day. Clean Your Disposal Day. Congo Independence Day. International Day of Parliamentarianism. National Corvette Day. And it's National Meteor Watch Day. And it's OOTD Day as well. And Philippine Spanish Friendship Day. They should always be friends. And it's Social Media Day. It's the 181st day of the year. So, interesting. All right. Let's move on because we're going to run out of time if we don't hurry. It's National Lightning Week. Everybody be lightning aware. And we'll just skip ahead because we don't care. 1955, the Today Show. I'm sorry, what's Today Show? 1955, Johnny Carson debuts on CBS. I remember Johnny.
Yep.
1992, the End of the Road single is released by Boys to Men. I was thinking of the old country song, but 2002 FIFA World Cup. We don't care. So I just don't care. Sorry, I just don't care. 1859, Charles Blondin on this day crosses Niagara Falls on a tightrope. That took some balls. Yeah, I mean, I really did. So, whew. Let's see. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I even just move on. Well, how do we get here? I don't know. It's International Asteroid Day. We've covered all this already. It's National Organization for Women Day. Remember that. It's Mud Day as well. It's Mud. No, hold on.
I want to organize getting a mud bath. That sounds fun.
Outfit of the day. Ladies, you can pick your lingerie outfit of the day and email them to me. I'll be the judge. Sailor Moon Day. Queer Youth of Faith Day. What the hell is that? International Day of Parliamentarians. Yeah, we talked about that. Let's see here. And we covered this 181st day of 2026, the 10th day of summer, and it's a hot one here in the South. So it is a hot one. So let's get into some news because, well, that's what everybody paid for. So that's what they paid for. So we'll refresh this. The breaking news, of course, is the birthright citizenship ruling by the Supreme Court. And everybody's going, Trump lost, Trump lost, Trump lost. Well, no, actually, the Constitution won. So,
well, and I here it is. I see something with this that's going to come up. It's going to be okay for those children to be here, but they're going to need adoptive homes because their parents still aren't legal.
Well, isn't that the whole thing with the Dreamers Act or whatever it's called? So,
No.
I've
always wanted a baby from another country. I'll adopt one.
I've already had my kids. I could really, my emotions on this could go both ways because I've seen the abuse as a paramedic of the system. So
yeah.
I understand how it is used negatively, but then I can also see from the humanitarian side, but let's just be honest. Come here legally, please. That's all we want. That's all we want.
True.
So, let's see. So the Supreme Court judge voted for it. Chief Justice Roberts, Associate Justice whatever. Associate Justice Kagan, then Barnett, Brown, Jackson actually concurred. Wow. And Brett Kavanaugh. Dissented was Gorsh, Altio, and Thomas. So
I still think that there's something hidden there.
Well,
I think
I read the what do you call it? The legal what they present to the courts.
Yeah.
And just on face value, looking at it, I was like, that's not going to pass the sniff test with the Constitution. There's no way.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, that's not gonna pass the sniff test. So Trump.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't throw out something like, sure, you can be here, but you can't have access to, the child can have access to things that they need, medical, what have you, but the parents have to work and you're not allowed to vote. And you're not, I mean, I just see too many stipulations that can be brought up with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Because the reason is they were trying to get people stop coming over here pregnant, having kids, and living off the system.
Yes.
That's what they were doing.
Yes. So
they weren't coming over here to work. They were coming over here to get everything for free, which is what they're trying to stop from happening.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. We're trying to stop the, what do you want to call it? The, lack of words here. Fraud. I don't know if it's fraud, but,
it kind of is in a way, but I'm going to
it's
tell
not the
you,
kid's fault though.
it isn't the kid's fault. That's why I said the child would have access to everything, but the parents cannot. They have to work. They have to do things because what it does is it, and I'm not just speaking for me. There's a lot of people out there like me that I wish I could just get up and go to work, but I can't, unfortunately. So, but they take away from people who need it here.
I mean, if you get $20 and you're going to give it to people, you're like, okay, there's 10 of them, so each of them is going to get $2. Okay, there's 20 of them, so each of them is going to get $1. Yeah, I see your point. Yeah, so you're just spreading the system thin. So
Right.
I think they will find a way of getting this fixed constitutionally. But I read the argument and I was like, yeah, that's not going to pass the sniff test. So they did rule in 2 cases and upheld state laws that ban transgender athletes from participating in girls and women's sports. West Virginia and Idaho. West Virginia, wow, sued to overturn the bans. Yeah, Denise says, come to New York City. Mandami will give you everything.
I'm not the right nationality, Denise.
So, yeah, I think that's a good thing. I mean, I understand they want to compete, blah, 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 but there are some sports, and I'm not being misogynistic, that women shouldn't be fighting a man. Women shouldn't be competing in football against a man or hockey against a man. Now, I mean, you want to play some other sports that are, low impact. Yeah. But
wasn't it Miranda that proved that point? There was a man that weighed as much as she did, and she boxed with him, but his bone density was so big that she got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Men's muscles and bone mass are a lot different than ours. Now, if it was a competition of who's going to spit a baby out their hoo-ha, we got it. But, I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. Now the Republicans are, there's a new update here. What's the new update? Immigration advocates are rallying outside the Supreme Court. It'll be a mess there. The Republicans are pushing for a constitutional amendment on birthright citizenship, which will probably never pass. So that's true. Let's see here. And let's see. Democrat campaign leaders slam the Supreme Court ruling on finance restrictions. So, well, they say it's a win for billionaires. Oh, all right. Trump says Congress should take action to end birthright citizenship. So the Supreme Court did agree to hear gun right challenges to bans on assault weapons. So I think that's going to be the next, what do they call it? The next term of the, because they're about to go on break. So
people, guns don't kill people. People kill people. How ridiculous. There are 38 million guns owners in the world that have not killed anybody.
Yeah. Well, see, the problem is how do you put a definition on what is tactical? I mean, I read an article here in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution about a shooting and called it a tactical revolver. How do you
make a revolver?
Yeah.
Tactical?
What are we need some legal definition on some of those words.
I'm
now,
sorry, but
I will agree the public doesn't need military weapons, but a rifle isn't necessarily a military weapon. The add-ons in the features is what makes it a military weapon. So, full auto, no, the public doesn't need that. So
I don't know. I've seen the way some of these people in public act, and they act like animals. So
what to do with the fact of having an automatic weapon? I mean,
makes it easier. Move on.
Well, I had a friend point this out, and he's pro revolver, and he said, look, I don't understand why you need to carry 2 15-round clips and 115 in the and with one in the chamber. He says, if you can't hit what you're aiming at within 5 or 6 shots, you need to get the hell out of there. I was like, well, that's a valid point. So I can't argue that.
Mine is I have my smaller one that I have. It is 1 in the chamber and 6 in the clip, and then my revolver is 5.
Yeah, I could see a 10-round clip, maybe 15, 20. But after that, I think we're getting a little carried away.
I use those when I go to the range, and it all depends on how much fighting you got to do. If you're sitting there and you got 25 people coming for your face all at the same time, you're gonna just drop that thing like it's hot and keep pushing.
Well, no, I'm not arguing that, but how many times are you going to be in that position? I mean, honestly, it's probably less than 1%.
Hang on. You need to start in the evening times. Find these TikTokers that are at these ice facilities and watch what they're doing out there. They're mostly peaceful protests, my ass.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't know how you went from that to that, but okay. I'll take the transition.
Well, I'm just telling you, there's your 25, 30 people going for one person.
There again, the police are there. So, you know, I have no problem with that. Well,
Sorry.
They should be. So,
I watched a TikToker out there this last weekend to film the parade. And do you know that they got surrounded by them? They all targeted him. They sprayed him with bear mace. Somebody took a baseball bat and swung it at one of the females and clocked her in the elbow. It was like a massive amount of somebody give me an AR.
You shouldn't be able to defend yourself. I'm not saying
well,
that.
They couldn't because there was too many.
Well, here, okay. You pull out a 357, you fire one round, and you get the guy closest to you. I'm pretty sure the rest are going to scatter.
Nope.
I mean,
they're going to jump you. They're crazy.
Well, I'm not saying they're not crazy, but if somebody's pointing a gun at you, you're either going to shoot back or you're going to run. I mean, so
you'd be surprised.
I'm not arguing. I've seen it, but I'm saying first off, he put himself in, or she put themselves in.
No, they didn't. They were standing where they were supposed to be. They told them not to go on the other side of the street. These people came up out of the park and surrounded them out of nowhere.
So what you're saying is every one of them should have an automatic rifle.
No, what I'm saying is if you need it, use it.
I'm not arguing.
I would rather
that.
have one.
I'm just saying the chances of being in that position.
I would rather have one and not need it than need it and not have it.
I'm not arguing your point, but I'm saying the chances of it are minuscule. I mean, honestly, unless the world
nowadays.
But once again, if they were at home, probably wouldn't need it. I'm just pointing it out, Brenda.
If they were at home, we wouldn't see what kind of crazy shit is really going on because the news doesn't put any of this out.
I'm not arguing that either, Brenda. But the point is, well, they could have hired security. I mean, there's other options. I'm just saying, and the security could have had that. But I'm not saying we need everybody walking around with 30 round clips. I think it's a little overkill. I mean, literally. So,
I don't know. We take that to the range, but they're all used.
Well, yeah, if you're going to go target practicing or whatever, checks out. But yeah, I mean, it's just the chances of it seem to be minuscule to me. And if you don't put yourself in a situation, it's probably less than 1%. So, but I'm not advocating to take them either. I'm just saying we don't need full auto. We don't need, stuff like that. I'm not saying take the weapons or ban the weapons. That's not what I'm saying.
No, but they're trying to. Well,
yeah, they're trying, but the Supreme Court's been pretty strict on it. So we'll see. But, I had a history teacher one time. We were talking about this, and God, this would have been in middle school. And he was talking about his theory was this. He said, they're going to try. This is back in middle school. So what, the 70s? Yeah. He said, they're going to try and take our weapons. He said, but think of it like this. Tomorrow, the government comes out and announces that Volkswagen has been banned. Now, how are they going to get all those Volkswagens off the street, all the parts, it's just not possible. So, the argument that they're going to take them from us, yeah, they're going to limit us with laws, which, like I said, I don't disagree with some, but it's never going to be a total ban in the U.S.
Second Amendment rights should not be impeded.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying you need a full auto rifle. That's all I'm saying. So I just don't think if you can't hit what you're aiming at within 30 round clip, well, you probably shouldn't have been there to
Well,
start.
that's true. That is true.
You know, if you can't, you should know your weapon, know where you're at.
I will tell you this. There's a stipulation even in carrying. Do you know that if somebody breaks in your house, you go to the farthest room to be able to protect yourself, but with one bullet, you get them in the head. When you go to court for that, they're going to tell you if you were that good of a shot, why didn't you shoot him in the foot?
Well,
so you have to be very careful. There are
that argument's been proven to be stupid already in the court.
It is
system.
stupid.
And it hasn't held, is what I'm saying. But it depends on your state too. Some states have the castle law. I mean, Tennessee,
Texas.
You can't. If you're trying to steal somebody's car, they can shoot you and kill you legally.
Yeah,
you know,
we have a stand our ground. Yes.
Yeah. I think Florida, Tennessee does. Georgia does. I think
we do have where if somebody breaks the house, you are supposed to go to the farthest room of the house. Okay. But I think that's just to get them in the house. So if you shoot them, they don't fall outside. But however, with me, no, I'm serious. But with me, because I sleep in the living room and I can't get up out of bed fast enough to get to the farthest room of the house if somebody's breaking in, I can sit there right from my bed and unload.
I'm not, man, you are going to extremes today. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Because I can't
and
get nowhere.
That's going to be looked at by the courts. I mean, it's obvious. All right, we got to move on. We ain't got time to keep arguing about this. So Thomas was talking about citizenship, that the court misunderstands the misapplication of the 14th. He said it was a relationship caused and related to Reconstruction statutes granted citizenships to born and domiciled in the United States, regardless of their race, but neither guaranteed citizenship to persons who were not domiciled. So he is saying that this is tied to when we were changing the laws with slavery, and we were making blacks that they were entitled to citizenship. And so he's saying that they misunderstand the 14th Amendment. So, all right, well, I'm not arguing his he's a justice, so I'm not going to argue his opinion on it. So let's see. We're gonna leave it. We'll move on from this. There's other news. There's got to be something other news. So the people have arrived in Qatar to talk with Iran. You know, how many times we're going to make peace with these people? So
we do, we don't.
Yeah. And I hate to say this, but at some point in time, we're just going to have to end this thing. So, and no, I'm not saying call for nuclear war. It's at some point in time, we're going to go, look, we're no longer playing ball in your court. We're either going to own your court or you're going to live your court peacefully with the rest of us. Those are the two rules, you know? So
yeah,
we'll see. I don't know. So we're talking peace again. So hopefully it'll stick. So
how long did it last the first time or the second time? The fourth time?
Like 2 hours. So it's well, I mean, let's be honest. They're not going to get along. They haven't since biblical times. It's just not in the cards over there. And it's because one side hates the other side's God, and it's stupid.
One side wants the whole entire Middle East.
Yeah. So here's your little box. You're allowed to go in and out of your box. Just don't kill anyone. It's pretty simple. So so the big story of the day, of course, is the transgender ban and, of course, the birthright citizenship. There's also been some news and rumors that we'll find out by the end of the business day, if there's any truth to, that maybe up to 2 of the justices may retire. So far, it's all been rumors and nothing's come out that sticks. So we'll see. we'll see what happens. If a lot of people are saying that they're calling for justices, the Republicans are calling for them to resign now. So if they do it later and we lose the midterms, we don't end up in a sticky situation. So
Right.
you know what? If they want to retire, let them retire. If they don't want to retire, let them keep. But then again, they shouldn't have the job till they're 100 years old. So
I'm just going to say that's another one of those lifetime jobs. You get in there when you're 30 years old and you're still there when you're 88.
yeah. I think they should be a thing. After a certain age, they should be like a competency test or something. I don't know, but obviously, if you made it to that position, you're a very intelligent person. So, well, with
Or
the
you just do a lot of reading.
Well, with the exception of Brown Jackson. So I gotta be honest, I had such high hopes for her. I really did. And she's just an idiot. Let's see. We've talked about birthright citizenship. The executive order is no longer going to be effective. The Supreme Court struck it down. What was it? 6-4. So we'll see. They'll come up with some other thing. Like I said, I think it just needs to be reworded. Now, the Fourth Amendment did get protected during this one. This didn't get a whole lot of press, but basically, this applies to the fact that, let's say me and you are together and we're at a Waffle House and there's a criminal across the street at Hardee's and they're listening to all the communications and they happen to catch you talking about how you're going to go do some bad, nefarious stuff. And they're like, oh, well, we're going to get Brenda too, because she's inside of the geo fence. So the Fourth Amendment got a little bit of a win on this one, saying that, you can't do that. So, and Google took a big hit. I don't know why it's just Google, but because Google tracks all of our cell phones. If you ever look at the maps and they show the traffic, how it's red, yellow, green, that's all done by the amount of traffic of cell phones. If there's a bunch of cell phones sitting in a spot, that's why it's red. So, yeah. So, so we got to win on that one. They can't just snare you in there. So, which I kind of
have thoughts on that. I mean, I agree, but I don't agree because there are a lot of bad things that go on, and you may run across two different groups of people that are talking about doing two different things.
But then I think good law enforcement needs to come into play. Then they don't need to just use that one thing. They need to build a case.
That's true.
And I don't think you should just be able to hook you in because you had one conversation.
I think that trafficking too can, if it's something like that, I think that it would be okay to step in,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it shouldn't, but I think they can't just come arrest you off the one conversation. They should be able. They should have to build a case.
But
and
if I'm sitting in a freaking IHOP and my dealer calls me and I want $10 a weed, and I don't think they ought to bother with me. They got bigger fish to fry. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
I mean,
if it's somebody saying
tag you maybe to say keep an eye on this.
Yeah. But if it's somebody sitting there going, hey, I got a 9-year-old and,
I agree.
$50,000, it's in the trunk, then they should do something. There.
They should do a sting right there, set up the surveillance, watch it. And then it's, absolute. You got the evidence. So
right
there you go. So, and some of the justices, man, they were firing some shots across the bow back and forth at each other in some of these rulings. And I'm sorry, but Miss Jackson, she didn't Miss Jackson, she didn't win many brownie points with this. Judge Thomas, he said a man does not have a legal right to compete against women just because he believes he is a woman. And so, I mean, they were firing the disputes over the transgender athletes. And we're going to have a story if we get to it here. We had a story where this just gets a little silly. So, in Jackson, we got a story about her coming up. Oh, Lord. In fact, there it is. So she could not define a woman when asked. if you remember, that was a big thing
Right.
in her hearing where that she was affirmed, and she couldn't define it as a biological man versus a biological woman. And this is a quote from her: a transgender woman is penalized for being perceived as an aggressor, has experienced discrimination on the basis of sex, just as such cisgender woman has, no matter what the transgender woman behavior matches expectations of her sex assigned at birth. What? What? You're automatically the aggressor because you've decided to cut off your weenie and go compete. What? No,
you know, I had to save a transgender's life at a bar one time because she used to go and pick up on all these guys and take them to a hotel room. She would get beat up all the time because they'd get there, they didn't know. And so one night she was sitting at a table with a group of guys by herself.
Hold on. If she's sitting there as a woman and she has a willy, it would be good information to know before you get to the home base.
You're exactly correct. So one night she's sitting there with a group of 5 guys at the table. And she went to get up to go run to the bathroom, and I grabbed her up by her arm and I said, listen to me right now. Because she would do it in the hotel where we were at. I said, you need to make it perfectly clear to every one of those men over there what you actually are, because one day I'm going to be dragging your dead body out of a room.
Yeah.
And I said, if you don't tell them, I will.
Yeah. It's, I don't care what you do in your bedroom. I mean, it's none of my business. I don't care.
Right.
But now, if me and you are going to go in the bedroom, it would kind of be nice to have that knowledge beforehand.
Exactly. Yes.
That's not racist or misogynistic.
No, it's not. It's
I think it's just
safe.
putting the playing field as level, you know? So
yes, don't lie about it. I mean, what you do is what you do.
Yeah,
you want to be trans? I have a friend who's transgender, both top and bottom surgery. Okay.
Yeah, and some people may be like, we've already got this far. I'll give it a whirl. You never know. But just be honest and
tell
upfront.
them. Yes.
So yeah, just be honest and
upfront.
And be like, and then look around and make sure none of your friends heard. So
oh, good Lord.
So I got a drunken teenage Glenn story about that, but that's
oh, you hear that, Chris? Glenn was doing
that. No. You could in DC at that time, you could go and drink in bars at a younger age. So all of us went to bars in DC. The person who was old enough to drive drove us, you know, and we frequented a place that, well, let's just say the drag show was awesome. It was a great drag show.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there as probably a virgin 16-year-old. I don't know. I'm just guessing. And impaired by Jack and Coke. It's always Jack and Coke that gets me in trouble. It's always Jack and Coke. And this attractive older blonde is hitting on me and, you know, wants to do more. And Glenn being Glenn, I said, well, you know, before we go any further, I kind of need to have a check to see what's down there. I was promptly kicked out of the bar.
Yeah, you know. I mean,
to this day, I have no idea. And that's probably the best thing from that story that could happen.
I don't have anything against anybody other than I will tell you, do not put it in a child's face.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is the only problem I have. I have been around people
you're 100% right.
I even grew up with a girl in school who was a hermaphrodite.
Well,
So
yeah, we had one in high school too. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and she was cool. We hung out all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
You do what you do. I
Yeah,
don't,
yeah. Like I
I'm
said,
not
it's
going to tell
none
you
of my
not
business what
to,
you do in your bedroom. I don't care.
but don't
Here's the big
plaster
thing
it all
about a lot
over
of
a
these
side of a bus.
these things. I just don't care. You want an argument about something important? That's not it. So that's
Right.
really not it. Just be honest. Tell us up front. So supposedly we're going to go talk to them in Qatar and make peace. And there's some stuff coming out, and I wondered about this at the time, the reflecting pool. Remember when the motorcade drove over it when it was sealing? They're now saying that maybe the weight of the motorcade could have probably a portion of the problem with the sealer. I don't doubt that. So, because I saw it as soon as that happened.
Drive over it.
I don't know whose stupid idea that kind of was probably his. Anyhow, so they're saying that could be probably part of the problem. Yeah, okay. Trump has been on a rant today talking about socialist candidates. They're the biggest threat to our country. And he's saying it's not about just a few elected in New York. There's more of them everywhere. In fact, DC has got one that's leading the polls to be the mayor of DC. So, she said she's an outright communist. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Trump suggests he may not sign the bipartisan housing authority bill. He says he thinks it's so important in compared to the Save America Act. Okay, here's the deal. We actually got the House and the Senate to agree on something and get it to your desk. Do your fucking job and sign the goddamn bill. Come on. Don't stand there and say, well, if you don't give me a cookie, I'm not going to do this.
What is that one for now?
Affordable housing. It's an affordable housing bill. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fluff that has nothing to do with people like us. It's going to have to do with people like that have lots of money. But my point is, we got the House and Senate, the Republicans and Democrat, to agree to finally get something to the president's desk. And he's going to say, well, it's not really important. I need the Save America Act first. Come on, man. They agreed. They did their job. All right, Brenda, I told you we were going to have this story. They're claiming that there were red beams that were seen prior to the Venezuelan earthquake. My ship. So there's videos of mysterious red lights. And so far they've said this is not AI, that there were red energy beams into the Earth's crust moments before the earthquake. So
I can believe that.
Now some people are coming out and saying, well, there is a phenomena that energy can be released during an earthquake, and that may have been the energy escaping the Earth. I don't know, but look for that story. They're running it. This was a big one today, and I'm not really sure why. New York City is freezing rents. Yeah, I saw that. So
yeah,
it's only gonna work for about a year, Denise. So it's only gonna work. Well, what's probably gonna happen is they're all gonna raise their rent prices by like 1,000%, and then when he freezes it, well, we're good. So this was a couple. I noticed a trend. NBC, ABC, CNN were the ones carrying this story. I'm just pointing that out. Just throwing it out there. Venezuelans that were deported hours before to Venezuela were killed when the hotel they were in collapsed during the earthquake. So they're trying to say that that's Trump's fault. So I'm not making this.
Wait.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at the fact that people passed away from this, but like I was just telling you a moment ago, you kind of put yourself in a situation, so you never know. So I am sad that there was a loss of life, but I'm sad. Well, I don't know about that, but I'm sad that there was a loss of life, but I really don't think you can blame that on Trump. I mean,
I don't think they can blame it on him anyways. Remember, he died the other day of rabies.
Oh, that's right. He's got rabies. All right. So I saw this. This really pissed me off. So I don't understand why this guy is in charge of the rescue efforts for Venezuela. This was trending yesterday in public safety. I don't know if it really made any ground anywhere else, but the Interior Minister Kabbalah, he is apparently wanted by the U.S. and has a bounty on his head by the U.S., but he has been placed in charge of the rescue effort. And so far, they have been doing things. Spain, they sent a very large team to come and assist. They kept them held up in the airport for 48 hours and wouldn't release them or their gear. And finally, they were like, fuck it, we're going home. Well, the video that made it big was this one here. Here, but this is Virginia Task Force 1 that is trying to get to help a person that is actually calling out and needs help. And the defense minister is saying, no, you need to get in your truck and go away. He's telling the Virginia Task Force 1 to leave. And so that was what was trending yesterday. So here's the deal. They've researched this and found out the reason that Kabbalah was trying to force Virginia Task Force 1 out was because he was filming a rescue video where he was pulling someone from the rubble, and he didn't want the Americans there.
Wow.
So, yeah. So
let's do a political video while we're in crisis.
Exactly. And a one in man at that. And speaking of Virginia Task Force 1, Fairfax County, their Task Force 1 base was attacked in Lorton, Virginia. 6 individuals around 5 p.m. on Saturday firebombed the training facility on Furnace Road. And when they got there, they found the storage facility fully involved. It includes what was left because, remember, they're deployed, a semi, tractor and trailer, some kind of tractor, some earth movers, lots of equipment used for training. The cause of the fire, Fairfax won't say that it's arson. But here's the deal. It's arson. They were firebombed. There were 6 people did it. Big fire happens when they're seen running from the scene. That's called arson. So right now the team is currently deployed. So luckily most of the assets were with them, but they lost over $1 million worth of equipment due to this. Training equipment and specialized rescue equipment for other types of rescues. So, because they do more than just go dig people out of holes. They do all kinds of rescues. So, yeah, they were firebombed by 6 people. They're currently looking for the 6 people. So I don't understand why you would do that. Why would you do that? But hey, big news of the day. Much of the U.S. is in a huge heat warning because we're expecting by the 4th, the 250th, temperatures to exceed with the heat index up to 115. So yeah.
Nice.
Earth mover. So this is going to continue for the next couple days, lasting through the weekend, with temperatures extremely above predicted for futures. And of course that's made the fire weather for the West crazy. So if you're out in California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, those areas, their fire weather is extreme right now. So, and they are starting to get the winds too. So yeah, good times. But hey, if you're in certain parts of Montana, it snowed today. So. I wanted to run this story because I think this is important. Republican representative, actually it doesn't matter, he's Republican. Tom Keene, he was a House member, and he had been diagnosed with depression, and he was gone for several months. And he basically was self-admitted into a long stay in the hospital to deal with his depression. So He missed more than 140 votes while he was gone. And everybody was concerned about where was he and what happens. Here's the deal. He had depression and he self-checked into a place and he got help. Now, what I want to take out of this is, first off, it's okay for a man to admit that they have depression. They're feeling sad. It's a physical and emotional thing as well. It's okay for a man to do that. It's okay for a man to get help. If coaches can do it, congressmen can do it. I don't know what the hell Brenda's wearing. I think anybody should do it. But my problem with this story is many people can't just go to the hospital and say, hey, look, guys, I need some help. Now, he has the perks of better health insurance than all of us. So I think he needs to be an advocate when he's back. Well, he's back now. And he's saying he's doing much better and he's going to, kick it into gear and work overtime. But I think that he needs to be an advocate for mental health and mental health treatment from this point forward. So I'm glad he got help and I'm glad he's back.
They're not giving him a hard time over it because he was gone, are they?
Well, come on now. One side of the party is going to be, he's got mental illness. He shouldn't be here. No.
Yeah, that wouldn't be something to say in front of me. I'd feel like you all have mental illness.
No. So, but they want to try and stick that stigma. It's an illness. It's a real illness. And a lot of people don't get help for it. And men especially are the world's worst about saying, hey, guys, I'm not really feeling it. I need some help, So, and if coaches can do it, if ball players can do it, if congressmen can do it, I think it should be available to all.
I'm kind of surprised the guy with the small penis is looking for medical help.
I dispute his way of doing it, but hey, if he's proud enough of it. So yeah, here's the deal. We all go through things, I was telling Brenda prior to this show, because of the damn medicine, the doctors, I swear to God, I think they're trying to kill me. Yesterday I didn't want to reach out. I finally texted a psychiatrist or psychologist and was like, look, this is driving me nuts. And she gave me some advice and said, well, contact your doctor today. I did. Crickets. And we're almost at the end of the day. So it's a little annoying. They tell you something, they tell you to do something and then they don't help you. So yeah. He should be committed for getting help. And to be honest, Mrs. Sportcat was standing on my ass along with somebody else in Tennessee saying that I should go to ER. Even AI said I should go to the ER. And I'm like, all of y'all just need to go F off. So, it's hard. It is hard for a man to say. I mean, okay, be honest. I'm a paramedic in this area, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to tell people I know and I've worked with, hey guys, I got a little problem here. I need some help. No. So now if I'm in Tennessee,
it's hard enough to get. It's hard enough to get a guy to go to the damn hospital when they've sawed halfway through their finger. Yeah. It'll be all right. I'll just super glue it and it'll be okay. I mean, you guys are just awful. All right, boys.
No. So, but yeah, it's hard to reach out. It's difficult. I mean, I did reach out, but once again, the advice I got wasn't really helpful. But hey, it is what it is. I'm dealing with it. So.
Sometimes it'll take your doctor 24 to 48 hours to get back to you.
In a situation like this, they probably should. Yesterday, I was pretty sick. So, but all right, enough about me because the show's not all about me. I mean, it is really about me. Let's be honest. But so Trump, he made another AI post today and said that there was a gift to America for the 250th. It's a golden gift. It's an eagle. It's an AI eagle. And it's seen where it's supposed to be mounted. I don't know what the technical name of this is, but that's where the president comes out and has his speeches and stuff.
And that's for us?
It's for us. Yeah. It's for me and you. It's a golden eagle. First off, it doesn't exist. It's not there. This is AI. Second off, the number of stars, that's the eagle that was used for the Confederacy.
Oh. I was going to say, if it's ours, can I go there and get it? I need $40 for medicine for Pootie.
I just need a chip off of it. So
take the eagle.
What the hell is he doing? We got
I don't know
golden
what he's
gift. The golden gift.
I swear that guy, he is such a troll.
I mean, and then, well, you haven't even heard the best of it. Now we have George Washington as a robot. I'm not making.
Is that the one that's going to kill him? Is that the one he was talking about it?
Well, I'm a little out of order here. Treasury Secretary Besant is telling gas retailers you need to drop the prices for the 250th that we're watching, because the price of oil at one point in time dipped down below $68 a barrel. So now I understand the argument that's not going to get to us for 8 months, but we need to start seeing this come down a little bit. So I agree. So they're watching for price gouging during the holidays. They're encouraging all major petroleum companies to reduce prices now. This came out, says consumer confidence is going up because gas prices are declining and food supply has not been impeded. And prices of food are stable at the moment, which pretty much means it's high. But I was talking to somebody about this yesterday. You know, it'll take 8 months for it to come down to us, but then they're going to say, well, we've had them used to paying this. Why should we lower our price? So, Milfoofy, I want some Boo Spa for my Milfoofy, Chris. Come on. What's wrong with you? So, and this is kind of weird. Trump signed a memo yesterday that backs America's rights to repair their own cars. Somewhere in some of his speeches, he met somebody that was arrested for working on their car, and that's what the basis of this was. But nobody in the media can seem to find whom that person was.
I seen something about that, because they want to get us down to where they get us all to buy the new cars that have the switches in it that they can control.
Yes.
So they don't want anybody to work on their own cars.
I understand the conspiracy theory that are going around about it, especially with all the junkyards that have caught on fire. I get the conspiracy theories. I understand, and I think they're a bit more than a conspiracy theory, but if you want to change your own carburetor and you can go to AutoZone and pick up the part, you should be able to. But once again, I never knew that right was impeded upon. So I think this is a fluff thing, to be perfectly honest with you. So I don't think there's anything to this. But hey, the president says you can go out and get greasy in your garage. Go do it. So July 4th on the National Mall. Oh, by the way, Brenda, are we having a show Friday or are we off?
What's Friday?
What's the 3rd? It's the federal holiday for the 4th. It's the day before. It's July 4th Eve.
Oh, that's up to you.
I don't see why we couldn't. I'll see what Mrs. Sportcat's got going on. But
okay.
So yeah, the fireworks on the National Mall, they're being criticized because, of course, with Trump, it's going to be the biggest and best ever. And they've scheduled the National Park Service. This wasn't Trump's doing. It scheduled them later, and people are complaining about this. But their reasoning is they're already looking at the heat index during the day, and they know people are going to be lining up for hours to get onto the National Mall. It's a big thing to go to the National Mall and see the fireworks show. It's a great thing. And they don't want people sitting there for hours in the hot sun. And I kind of get it. So they're going to start it at 10:30, but it's usually late. So now they're saying probably 11. And the display is going to last for a record-setting 40 minutes. So I tell everybody to go check out PBS. They usually do great coverage of it. So, yeah. So just if you're going to go, and I got friends that'll probably go and be there, remember, because I know you're going to go early, take Lots of water. Problem is this year, because of security concerns, you can't bring in coolers. In the past, you could picnic there and bring in coolers and stuff, but now, because of security, you can't. See, this is one of the things, bad people ruin good things.
Right?
So yeah, it's you. I think you can bring in a water bottle, but if you're going to sit on that, you're going to be right out in the open in the sun. So try and stay hydrated. Please don't take your kids. I know it's cool. I know it's the thing to do. I've been there, done that, but it's going to be rough this year with the heat. Somewhere up above triple digits. So in the humidity. Oh, good Lord. All right. So Trump has this new thing called the Freedom Trucks. Have you heard about this?
No.
I haven't either. But now there's AI George Washington. These are rolling museums that they plan to get to communities that normally can't get to community or get to any type of events or things to see. Like, you can't get to the Smithsonian. I know it's hard for some people. I will never make the Smithsonian. I'm blessed. I've been there. I don't know if I'll ever get to go back, but I understand the point of this, but we got tractors and trailers rolling around the country with AI George Washington in them. Not sure how I feel about that.
Wow.
If George could come back and look at this and go, what in the hell is wrong with these people? It's a good idea because it's not going to be going to like parks and stuff. It's going to be going to like elementary, middle, high schools, educational facilities that may not have the reach to get their students, to DC to see some of this stuff. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be about American history. Not sure how I feel about it. AI George Washington, but hey, we talked about this. The Supreme Court's taking that up. This was one I wanted to get to. The Daughters of the American Revolution. Well, it's no longer female only. If you're transgender, you can apply and be accepted into the Daughter of Americans Revolution. And here's my thing on this. You're just doing this to make a point. I mean, let's just be perfectly honest with you. You're just doing this to make a point at this time. Stop already. Just stop. I don't care. There's a place called the Sons of the American Revolution, but now they've had to change it because there are people that wanted in that, they weren't born female, but they still declare themselves as actual daughters. Why? If you have a Poodles Only club, why are you forcing your Chihuahua in there? Stop already. Stop. I get it. I see your point, but stop. It's ridiculous. So yeah, if you identify as a woman, you can now get in the Daughters of Revolutions, pending you meet the other things. All right, Brenda, this one is for you and Denise. How do you think this teacher looks? Is she hot?
No.
Well, she's a robot.
Yeah.
And she's a teacher in the New York school system. Starting next year, meet the RealBot humanoid robot that's going to be, they're calling them teaching assistants, but they're going to be in the New York district. They can't afford teachers, so they're getting robots. It's AI education with robots. I got to tell you, if I was in that classroom, I would be freaked the fuck out. Westworld scared the absolute shit out of me as a kid. And that's exactly what this is.
You wait for one of them to malfunction and go crazy and start throwing kids out windows.
Kids. Denise, keep me updated on this one because this story scares the shit out of me. Robots in charge. RFK, he kind of made an inadvertent admission about professional wrestling. In a quote of his, he kind of commented and said, failure is a part of life, and sometimes it's scripted into the WWE. Whoopsie. Gen Z, apparently now we need nap time again. And this is a big thing in New York City. Gen Zers are going into find places to go take a nap during the day just so that they can get through the day.
Oh my God.
All right, Gen Z, go take your nap. So just make sure you got your headphones on and listen to us. So, Brenda, this one's for you. A California company is doing animal trials with the Army and testing rattlesnakes to have a pill for anti-venom. So they're letting soldiers get bit, and then they're giving them a pill for anti-venom.
And if it doesn't work, they got the anti-venom shot on site, right?
They want a pill. They want a pill. So Greer yesterday came out and had a press conference and said that they're here. They want to communicate, but our government says, no, you can't come. So there's a bunch of stuff about UFOs and UAPs that we didn't get to today. So the wife of a Ukrainian oligarch, which I think just means billionaire, lost her leg in the terrorist attack in Monaco. I'm sure that was targeted.
That was
NASA, July 1st, is launching a rescue mission to save a telescope from burning up and crashing into the Earth's atmosphere. So we'll follow that one. You can't take your smoke grenade in your check luggage in a peanut butter bottle. That's bad. Don't do that. Apparently somebody tried to do that. So yeah, you can't put your smoke grenade in my peanut butter. So yeah, don't do that. Alligator attacks are up. If you're in Florida, be careful. Those alligators will bite you in the ass. So
just a little bit.
I don't understand why
He's
people.
Kind of cute. He's got a great smile.
I guess. I understand. So yeah. All right. Don't play with alligators, people. JCPenney's closing more stores. I didn't even know they were still in business. So Brenda and I will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Well, they're in Georgia too. Same time, same place. Hit me up if you have some things you want to talk about. Speakpipe.com/Sportcat, or you can find my email address in the show description. And of course, you can also find some links if you'd like to drop me a dime. So remember to hit that subscribe and like button on your way out the door. Brenda and I love you, but we'll see you tomorrow. We're getting the hell out of here.
Bye, everyone.
Sportcat's Gazette, it's the chaos we sing. Sportcat's Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We're riding the headlines with laughter and light. No prepping for doom, we dance in the fray. Sportcat keeps us laughing through the end of the day. NASA aborts, politics explode.